like the blaster bolt.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Star Wars Stuff Podcast, where we're trying to keep it together here. My name is David.
My name is Zach.
And my name is James, and here we talk about all things Star Wars. But before we get started, we have some amazing people to thank. David, take it away.
All right, to all of our awesome top-tier Patreon supporters, Liam McCallion, Kevin Leininger, Deb McCaffrey, Zach Netzel, Maya Morris, Adam Haber, Front Row King, Cam from Indiana, Mariana Atia Arnold, Rest Jedi 27, Alex Blundell, and Indiana Solo. Thank you so much for your awesome patronage, support, and love out there. And of course, Legion Sabers, this is no longer correct as of a couple of days ago, but you can get 20% off instead of 15% off if you go to legionsabers.com and use the code BF25 at checkout. And I believe if you spend, I think, a certain amount of money, you get a free lightsaber. So check them out. They're running a special deal for Black Friday. Check all your favorite places where you like to shop. They probably have some type of Black Friday deal. And of course, Black Friday brings back all the great memories from The Force Awakens and the Black Friday trailer. A tradition that they started that they never continued upon. But
it was so good. It was perfect. It was perfect. Okay, so the reason we were laughing when we started was because Zach and I were nerding out about Star Wars. And it's one of those things where like we talk about Star Wars and it's like, why aren't we recording? Like we need to be talking. And so one of the things I said I want to do, and I'm going to put this together, which is go through all the Star Wars movies to show the things that were introduced to us and we just accepted right away. Like we never, we were never like, what is that? How come they can do and so we were just naming a few things that were introduced like in the Phantom Menace for the first time ever in Star Wars that everyone just accepted right away with like the Force and everything and story points and everything. And Zach was bringing up something in the Force Awakens whenever I'm going to tie this to David, whenever Kylo Ren stopped the blaster bolt. That was just like the coolest thing ever. And David brought up something funny a long time ago. I don't know if you remember, David. You were like, when Qui-Gon Jinn put the lightsaber through the blast door of the Trade Federation and started ripping, like trying to tear. He was like, that Kylo Ren stopping the bolt, that was everyone's reaction when Qui-Gon Jinn was trying to cut the door open with the lightsaber. Because we never seen that before. And that was just the coolest looking thing ever. Just the lightsaber going through the blast door.
Yeah.
Anyways. So yeah, I'm going to be working on that here very soon, and maybe that'll be on Patreon. I don't know, or maybe I'll just do it on here. We'll just one day go through the Phantom Menace and all the other movies and pinpoint those things. But anyways,
that's so cool. There's so much.
Happy Life Day to both of you.
Aw,
I feel like we should have had Carrie Fisher's song playing the whole time of this.
You have a pretty good voice, James. Why don't you sing it?
I don't sound as great as Carrie Fisher. Okay, so here's the honest question. How many of you have actually seen, between the two of you, how many of you have seen the whole holiday special?
Guy, it's been years.
You actually watched the whole thing?
Man, it's been a very, very long time. I have, but it's been quite some time.
That's insane. I know Mary has watched the holiday special. I'm just kidding. Mary, hello. Thank you for joining us. We were like, wait, where is Mary? We should be seeing her. And now
I got the timing so wrong. I was like, oh, I've got an hour to get ready. Nope, I did not.
Time zones are hard, man. I
was like, you and I had this conversation, Mary, not too long ago about the time zones. And you were like, obviously it's this and this. And I was like, I never know where Zach and Craig are. And she was just like, it's this and this. It's that easy. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
we're out here easy. I just messed up once. Okay.
Is it dark by y'all outside right now?
Is it dark? It's been dark for like 3 hours already here.
Okay, I was gonna say it's almost 9 p.m. over here, so like it's been dark for a hot minute, but it's only dark and cold.
The sun starts to go down in LA around 4 o'clock, and that is not even an exaggeration. It's weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what did I miss?
You missed a great discussion, but we're gonna skip that discussion, and we're gonna talk.
Listen.
We're gonna talk about Life Day, and I asked Zach and David how many times.
Aww.
I think I saw on YouTube. David just put up a picture. Mary, have you watched the full holiday special?
Fully, like in one sitting?
In one sitting?
Absolutely not. Like I can't do it in
Absolutely
one sitting.
not.
Absolutely. I think I get to
Absolutely
the same.
not.
I get to the same spot, which is whose dog is that? Is that for you, Mary, or is that for somebody? I don't know.
I don't have
Maybe.
a dog. I'm out.
I have a dog, but he's not in the room.
I have a
Hi.
dog, and she is asleep somewhere else. But
I can go get him. He won't be happy about it, but I can go get him.
I think it'll be all right. If he pops up, we'll be happy. But in case y'all don't know, Life Day is in reference to a Star Wars holiday special that appeared in 1978, and it only aired for one time. It had the full cast; everyone was there, which is not. In looking back, that's insane that they were all there, and it aired. It started. And everyone, like halfway through, was like, what is this? It didn't make sense. It was really bad. And George Lucas has since taken every single copy of that movie and destroyed it. The only version that exists is on YouTube that someone recorded off their television. So if you see it on YouTube and it's staticky, that's the only that's the only version of the movie that exists, is that one. And it looks like someone recorded it off their TV on a VHS tape. I remember, David, a long time ago, you and I and Colin and Brooke were saying we're going to do a drinking game watching the holiday special. Like every time something really bad happens, and we were like 10 minutes in, we would all be trashed. We'd all be hammered. The quality of it is terrible. The story is terrible. They didn't have any new effect shots, so they like repurposed, or they even just showed scenes from A New Hope. It was bad. It was bad. But David, what is the best part of that whole movie?
There's so many little parts here and there, but it was the first ever introduction of Boba Fett.
Yeah,
that was the best part.
100%.
That was, and he had a different. It's the same color armor, right? Or is it like a different armor scheme?
That's debatable from what Mando wore in that first episode.
And he's fighting he's riding a pink dinosaur.
It looked pink to us, but I've seen some screenshots where he's not quite pink. So I always thought it was pink.
So you think like over time, like the coloration of him, like that version of the movie changed?
Possibly. It was a dinosaur. It was an odd color.
George Lucas,
it was really cool.
Yeah. That sequence is amazing, and Boba Fett's in there. You get crazy artwork of what Han Solo and R2D2 and 3. Like it looks weird, but it's actually an exciting sequence. Weirdly enough, in this movie. No, seriously, go watch that sequence. It's great. It's fun. But then everything else after that is terrible. Absolutely horrendously terrible. It's one of those things that you mention it and everyone is like, oh my gosh, it is so bad. So.
I'm curious now that it's gotten like this really like Life Day is happening and Chewbacca's out and all that stuff. If like Lucasfilm and Disney will re-release it like touched up.
No,
you don't think so?
I am 100% certain the master copy of it is gone. Like there is the only thing they would have to go off of is the one on YouTube right now. I'm pretty sure that's the only copy that exists.
Probably.
Oh, actually, Carrie Fisher did have a copy of it, and she told the story that what she would do is when she'd have her parties there, here in Hollywood, when she wanted people to leave, she'd put the movie on.
Oh my word!
And sure enough, she said it worked every time. Everybody would just leave because
that's amazing.
What
a boss move.
She was amazing, and she has a song. And I told David we should have had the song ready to go. She sings a song at the end of the movie. It's bad. It's hysterically bad. Zach, you said you watched the whole thing.
It's been a long time, and it wasn't all in one go. That is definitely for sure. Yes.
You have to take it in pieces. You have to take it in pieces.
It's like who and so I saw an interview with some of the writers of that, and they said at the time, you have to remember Star Wars was just one movie. It was a fun adventure movie. They didn't know what was going to happen later. Empire Strikes Back had not even come out yet. So they didn't know where the story was going. So for them, it was just a fun movie with Star Wars characters. And I thought that was interesting to think of a time before The Empire Strikes Back, after New Hope, Star Wars was just this fun adventure family film. And that's what they tried to do with this this holiday special. And it failed miserably. Because first off, you have your main characters are Wookiees and there's no dialogue. They're just yelling at each other.
Poor Lumpworth.
Literally just yelling, and you're like, oh my gosh, what are they saying? And B. Arthur is in there. The amazing B. Arthur is in there, and I read she did it only because her son really liked Star Wars.
Yeah,
and so she said, I'm gonna do this. Who else is in Art Carney?
Art Carney.
Yeah. It's like, who, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Can you imagine that? Hey, we're doing a Star Wars spinoff holiday special. Do you want to be in it? Everyone, of course, was going to say yes, because Star Wars was the biggest movie of all time at that point. And apparently George Lucas is the one who said do it on Kashyyyk, because they had the artwork from Ralph McQuarrie was drawing Kashyyyk for Empire Strikes Back, but then they ended up rewriting it. So if you look at the artwork in Kashyyyk, it looks the exact same as in Revenge of the Sith, because they already had that artwork ready to go. But everything else about that movie is terrible. Absolutely. What's this? Who is it? He puts the goggles on, and
I think it's the grandfather. Is it Itchy?
Yeah, he puts on goggles, and it's I don't know how to describe it, but it's bad. And he's watching a show. And Zach, you want to sing that song to us that they sing during that movie?
I'm trying to.
I don't know about that, Zach. It might get hit for copyright.
Actually, we don't want to. So, anyways, like Mary was saying, Disney has embraced Life Day. You go to the parks. Like, did you go to the park today?
I did go to the park today, but it was raining this morning, so Chewy did not come out until after I had left already. But he was supposed to come out in his Life Day robe with his orb, doing meet and greets and stuff like that, like throughout Galaxy's Edge. And then they had a bunch of specialty food items that were pretty good. Yeah, mostly at Docking Bay. They had like a curry dish, a dessert. Wow. There was like some bread and sauce thing at Kettle Saka's. And then there was a blue milk with strawberry puree in the bottom.
Okay. Oh, it was not good?
No,
that actually sounds pretty good.
Okay. I know. Don't get that one.
Do not get that one on Life Day.
Don't get that one. Don't
So yeah, that is so yeah, it is interesting that Disney is embracing the Life Day. You know what I mean? Like, David, why do you think Disney is embracing the Life Day thing?
I don't know. It's very kind of interesting, because it's like they're not probably going to re-release it or remaster it or special edition it, because I think George Lucas is like vehemently against it. He wanted to destroy every single copy if he could. But there's all this merchandising, and then there's the events at Galaxy's Edge, and it's like they're halfway embracing it. And I was always saying on the podcast, what they should have done, they should have created a brand new Disney Plus special, holiday special, with the sequel cast, and you could have had like Daisy Ridley sing at the end, and they could have like been in on the joke, so to speak, and kind of do this kind of weird thing to kind of like have like an inside joke type thing. I thought it'd be really cool.
They did kind of with the Lego holiday special.
Yeah.
So that was a trip too.
That was actually not bad. I mean, the story was pretty great. Oh, Oh no, we're not talking about that Darth Vader. We're talking about.
I was like, "Who's this new guy?"
We're talking about Mary's dog.
It's James Blorera.
Is that your dog? Is that the infamous Maui?
This is Maui.
Oh. Somebody wanted to see the dog, so there we go. There's Maui. But yeah, it's what am I trying to say? I just got distracted by the beard comment and Maui. But it is shocking that Disney is embracing that Life Day thing, because you're right, they're never going to do anything with it. They did do the holiday special, the Lego one, which was not bad. But it's interesting. When The Force Awakens came out, they did ask people, like, they asked the cast, would you ever do should we do another holiday special? And Harrison Ford was like, no. He's like,
that'd be so great.
And then I think
so great.
What was it? Gwendolyn, Captain Phasma. I forgot her last name. I feel bad.
Gwendolyn Christie.
Gwendolyn Christie. Yeah, I was gonna say Christie, but I was like, I don't want. She said there needs to be another one, and John Boyega also said there should be another one for the kids. Do another version of it. Yeah, for the kids and for the new generation. And I was like, okay, I can maybe see that, but no. I challenge each and every one of you listening to go onto YouTube, look up the holiday special, and just see how far you can get. Just give it your best shot. You're not going to
won't be that far.
David, how far have you gotten?
I don't even think I made it past
the weird
Wookiees. Like, I had to go forward in time randomly, and I hit B. Arthur at the bar. And then I wanted to see the Boba Fett thing. I ended up there. And then I was like, yeah, I can't watch the rest of it. I just went all the way to the end where the Wookiees all meet up in the red robes. And there's a bit of trivia I have for that. And they all end up walking into a star.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's like, what?
The world between worlds.
Yeah. And then, Mark Hamill is in it. Carrie Fisher, Harrison. Like, it's crazy. They were all there. And then Carrie Fisher sings the song. And what's funny about that song, it's the theme of Star Wars. So it was like they wrote words for the original opening fanfare. And it's about Life Day. And so funny enough, it aired in Canada first, and then they hated it. And then it aired here in America, and it was like already out. Like it's not good. And
if the Canadians hate it, there's no hope.
Right. And what's really upsetting is Luke was Mark Hamill looked, I don't know who did the makeup in that thing. He just did not look like Luke Skywalker.
No.
But can you imagine the hype behind this thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the hype level for this was insane.
Yeah.
And then it starts, and then it keeps going. And then you just go, what is this?
Why? Why does this keep going?
Why are these Wookiees yelling at each other?
I'll say this, the merch is really cute. It is. They're really cute. Oh, that one's not mine. I think that was James's dog.
So yeah, Darth Beard in the comments here on YouTube, he brought up the documentary, and I had no idea there was this new documentary. It came out in 2023. I watched it, and Kevin and Kyle over on the Fandom Podcast Network invited me to talk about the documentary, and we did that a couple days ago. And they said they're going to air this like every year at the same time. But this documentary is like really good. It was produced and co-created, I believe, by Kyle Newman, the guy who directed Fanboys. And he got Kevin Smith, Seth Green, Bobcat Goldthwait, Bruce Valanche, who was actually one of the writers on the holiday special. I had no idea he was there. Some of you guys might know him. And they were just talking about the holiday special. And then they talked to the actual creators, the writers, the people who built it from the ground up. And the reason why it was so bad was because nobody that was like intimately involved in Star Wars worked on this thing. So it was just kind of randomized. And the reason why Mark Hamill's makeup looks so bad, and he looks like not like Mark Hamill or Luke Skywalker at all, is because the people that applied the makeup were Broadway people that had no idea how to put on makeup for TV, so they just caked it on him. That's why he looks so different.
They were putting makeup on him for the people in the back.
Yeah, there's a lot of like different like aspects and details and really questions that are answered, because why wasn't George Lucas involved? The answer to that question. Essentially, he met with Warner Brothers, and he was there to possibly re-release THX 1138, which is his beloved, one of his beloved first films. He made a student film, then he made a Hollywood produced film with who was the leading actor, James?
Robert Duvall.
Yes, Robert Duvall. And he wanted to release that through Warner Brothers, and then they ended up getting into a disagreement, and George Lucas left very frustrated. And apparently that galvanized George Lucas to put Star Wars out there more and to make Star Wars even a bigger hit. So he greenlit the holiday special. He greenlit a Donnie and Marie special. He did all these other things in marketing where Star Wars was just everywhere once again, and it was back in theaters, and it kind of propelled it even more. And yeah, like James said, it was super hyped up. There were no toys available that Christmas for Star Wars until the next year. And yeah, that's kind of the whole start of the Hollywood blockbuster marketing fiesta there. So yeah, really great documentary. It's called A Disturbance in the Force. You can actually go see it on Amazon Prime. I was lucky enough to visit the site when it was free on Prime Day, so I got to add it to my library for free. And cool. Yeah, it's a pretty decent watch if you're very curious about the interworkings of the holiday special.
Watch the documentary.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Don't watch the movie.
It's pretty.
I'm gonna go watch it tomorrow.
All right, so some Mando news dropped.
Dun dun dun.
And it's a little interesting, and I think James is going to tell us all about it.
All right, so Empire Magazine released. If you haven't seen it, it's going to be on shelves this week, I believe. The Odyssey is the big thing on the magazine, because they're getting ready for all the 2026 releases. But you haven't seen the pictures of the Odyssey. It looks insane. Yeah, it looks amazing. I'm so excited for this movie. Anyways, there is a little article about Mandalorian and Grogu. So I am going to read it. Right? Okay. Just kidding. All right. So, David tells me before we start recording, hey, James, you want to read there? I'm like, okay. Anyways, all right. For years, the Mandalorian was a Lone Ranger, a solo gunslinger, and then everything changed. He met Grogu, a.k.a. Baby Yoda. Defied his code, fought the Imperial Remnant, and helped Bo-Katan reclaim Mandalore. Now, he and his adopted son are headed to the big screen and making good on his promise to aid the New Republic in their efforts. But the Mandalorian and Grogu, two of the most beloved characters in the latest generation of Star Wars stories, are finally going cinematic with a bigger mission than ever before, as Din Djarin teams up with the former rebels on Eldelphi base. The Mandalorian has changed his priorities, director Jon Favreau tells Empire, of where Djarin is at this point. One of the last things we see in season 3 is like, I don't want to go out there and just be a hired gun. I want to work for the good guys. That means receiving work from Sigourney Weaver's Colonel Ward and working with Zeb, the fan favorite Lasat from Star Wars Rebels, briefly seen in Mando season 3. Now we get to really have fun with him, promises Favreau. He's such a compelling character, even if you've never seen Rebels, between the voice, the swagger, and the physical ability. The focus, though, is Din Djarin and Grogu anchor the first Star Wars film in 7 years since 2019's The Rise of Skywalker is on our two heroes. That central relationship as they go off and face adventure together, that's the underpinning of the film, says Favreau. Star Wars is always about progression and growth and characters evolving, sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad. It's the apprenticeship. It's about one generation teaching the next. There's more growth than, There's more growth that happens over the course of the film. Adventure awaits.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well
dun,
done.
Dun. Oh, thanks. But yeah, so it's exciting that they're kind of acknowledging that this is going to be a cinematic movie. Like a lot of people, I think, whenever they first saw the trailer, their first thoughts were, "Oh, it's just another, episode on Disney Plus." But I have a feeling, and like from this article and what we've seen at Celebration, it's not going to be a Disney Plus episode. It's going to be big. What are you excited about, David?
That article says he's no longer a bounty hunter. He's on the good guy side. I thought that was a little interesting. But from the footage we saw in Japan, that hallway sequence, it was pretty ferocious, and he was using all of his weaponry and kick sliding and tripping and punching and kicking and
throwing dudes up in the air,
setting guys on fire. Yeah, it was wild. So yeah, I don't think it takes any of the bite away from it, but yeah, it's interesting they kind of let that be known to the audience. What do you think, Zach?
Man, well, I guess as the only one out of us four who didn't go to Celebration, unfortunately, I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm excited for hopefully another classic Mando and Grogu adventure, and I think that's what this is going to be, to put it simply. But I just want to see some early New Republic cool storytelling, and I don't know. I really haven't sat and thought about what I really want it to be. I've kind of guessed what I think it could be, but I'm definitely excited about the cinematic aspect of this character we've only really seen on the silver screen. I think that'll be really cool I'm definitely seeing this in IMAX, so it'll be really cool to see these characters in IMAX, which I think will be awesome. I'm sure it'll translate well. That's probably what I'm most excited for. Mary, what about you?
I think my thought process went into are they going on one big adventure and there's a bunch of little things that happens along the way? Or is it going to be a bunch of little adventures that leads to something at the end that leads into the next movie? That's kind of my thought process, because there are so many different characters. Like we'll have Zeb, we'll have Sigourney Weaver's character, we have Stinky, Jeremy White's character. I don't remember Rada
the Hutt.
Right? Yeah. So it's like, how do they all connect to each other without it being like a bunch of little adventures, or it's like this one big adventure leads to one or another? That's my thought process. And I think that's what I'm most excited to find out about and curious about. And like, how are they going to end this? How are they going to end this movie?
Yeah, because it has to set up something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if Favreau and Filoni are following A New Hope, format, A New Hope ends, it's pretty good. I'm glad there's a sequel. The villain does escape. They did a last minute edit to make Vader escaping. But overall, when you finish A New Hope, it's a pretty good movie. It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
There really doesn't need to be a sequel. I'm wondering if that's how they're going to do that. If they're going to end it like A New Hope, where you're like, that was great. But again, this is 2025. Star Wars has done some of the best sequels of all time. We are expecting another one after this. So you're right. How are they going to end this?
I think movie? I'm like cautiously approaching it. I'm like in the same boat as Darth Beard. Like, I'm not hyped because I don't want to be disappointed. So I'm like just cautiously approaching it. And I kind of want to just go into the theater and be like, it is what it is. I'm just going to enjoy it for itself as it is, and not try to guess too much in the future. So
it's hard to do. I am excited for this movie. The more I read about it, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, man, this could be something amazing. This could be a good turning point for Star Wars. Favreau and Filoni are both, they're on it. They're they both know what Star Wars means to them as well as to the fans. So it's like, okay, let us do this. Come on.
Yeah, and he's bringing back classic creatures that we haven't really seen on screen a lot before. And it's Favreau. He's brought back all like the ice cream maker and then the pulse rifle, and it's good. He's gonna have some surprises. I don't think we've seen everything in the trailer, and I just believe in Favreau.
in the trailer, there's the one guy who's in the fighting ring. That's one of the chess pieces on the board. I forget his name, but I noticed that one and I was like, oh, deep cut.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. I thought you were gonna pull up a toy for a second. I was like, you already have a toy of him?
Well, they sell the Dejarik chessboard.
that's right.
At
Yes, they
Galaxy's
do.
Edge. Yeah.
I'm excited for the fact, and I know this is just the beginning of the movie, but we're gonna get a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the fanfare. Like, that's so good. I am so glad they are going to do that for us because that's what makes Star Wars. That hype. Okay. Oh boy. Why is he commenting and not on here right now? That's my question.
I know other people who are guilty of that as well.
Anyways, but that anticipation right after a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and then when the fanfare starts, like that's the most exciting thing. Like nothing can ever. I can still remember each moment watching the sequel trilogy, even watching the prequels. Like that moment where you're like, "Here it goes, this is it." Okay, I guess you have a good excuse.
That fanfare intro makes me think of. Have you guys seen like I don't know if it was a Vine or a short reel before reels or whatever. I don't know.
Turn off the flash.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Every time I watch The Force Awakens, whether it's at home, my parents, brothers, I wherever, that's caked into my head for The Force Awakens. It's like almost part of the movie for me.
You know what? The guy yells something that we can't say here on the podcast. Yeah. But I guarantee you that sold out theater was all thinking the exact same thing at that exact moment.
And then they all cheered after he said it, coincidentally.
What's so funny is he says it perfect, like it's the right amount of time. And then as soon as he says the word moron, it starts, and then everybody starts to cheer. It's just like he knew, like I have 0.2 seconds to get this out before the fanfare starts. So yeah, in case you don't know, I've been forced go to YouTube or TikTok, Instagram, Force Awakens, flashlight, guy with flashlight on. You'll be very, very happy. But
so good.
So Mary, you're kind of hyped, but not hyped for this.
Yeah, I think I'll get more hyped after a rewatch of The Mandalorian. But the question is, like, when do I start? When is too soon? I don't think it's too soon, right? Yeah.
No, I think start it. Go for it. Jump on it. Or maybe
I think like once I get through that, I'll be more hyped for it because then I'll remember. I'm like, oh yeah, remember they did this, remember they did that, and stuff like that. So maybe I'll be more hyped after that because it has been a really long time.
It's been a very long time.
Yeah,
a little too long.
I also like
rewatch Boba Fett then, like kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're not the first person to say that to me, Darth Beard.
Oh my gosh.
Now you guys won't be able to unhear it.
What?
You won't be able to unhear it. Because I try to hold back my big laughter and stuff. So it turns into this awkward giggle.
If you're not watching us on YouTube, Darth Beard commented, Mary, your giggle always reminds me of Umbridge from Harry Potter.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
That's not a compliment.
That's not a compliment.
That's not a compliment.
I feel bad for that actress. She's a tremendously amazing actress, but
I have a compliment for Mary. So when I heard her laugh the first time on the podcast, I thought it was really good and a really good omen because there's another person that does a podcast and she is freaking awesome and she laughs just like her. And I was like, wow. And I've met this person before at San Diego Comic-Con. I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. It reminds me of her. So yeah, I like her laugh.
Well, thank you. I try not to be.
Thanks for clearing that up, Darth Vader. Totally not evil though. Just want to throw that out there. Totally not evil.
Thank you.
But
I'm so conscious of it now, but
now she's not going to do it. She's not going to laugh.
No, don't be conscious. Laugh away.
I can't control it.
Even Craig has told me.
It'll keep happening.
Craig has told me off air. He's like, I like Mary's laugh, and I'm like, yeah, I like it too.
I like that laugh.
Oh my god.
What was that, Zach?
So,
What? You don't know
anyway.
that video? That's like Justin Bieber being interviewed by
Oh,
what's her
the
face,
Vine.
Maria Menounos or
Old
whatever.
Vine.
I like that laugh.
Oh, Vines.
Full of old references.
Dude,
okay, man.
Yeah, I'm a big Vine
Your
guy. That's
references
for
are
sure.
off the chain. Let's change the
anyways.
subject. James's lack of beard.
Mm.
All right, now tell the story. Everyone's dying. It's the elephant in the room,
Yes.
James.
What do you mean? Okay. So
Or the lack thereof.
I did I had a small part in a movie that shot it this weekend, and my
Ooh.
character had thank you. My character had to look eccentric and weird. And then when we took the pictures afterward, I looked at my beard and I was like, it's gotta go. I gotta do so shaved it all off. Gonna start from scratch. Actually, starting tomorrow, I'm gonna just start growing it back. But I just needed a fresh start. So that's all that is. And don't worry, it's gonna grow back very, very soon.
Tomorrow.
So it's probably
Me
gonna
too. Me too.
I'm jealous,
grow
dude. I
mine
wish
with
I
you.
had like 10%
Oh,
of your
thanks.
beard growing power. I got like nothing, and it's brutal.
Zach, with great power comes great responsibility.
Oh man, I don't think I can handle it then.
That's what
Yeah,
every
we
time
might-
people are like, how do you grow a beard so fast? I just say that to them every time with great power.
Yeah, we might have to podcast tomorrow night because James will have a full beard tomorrow night.
You'll see. No, you'll be shocked by like Sunday. You're gonna be like, okay, it's like yeah, it's the way it is.
A little bit of a werewolf DNA.
But anyways, so yeah, Mandalorian, right? Am I right? Yeah. So
Am I
No, we were
right?
talking about Deadpool.
here's the thing.
geez.
Here's the
Oh,
thing.
man.
I just bought my tickets for Avatar: Fire and
Me
Ash
too.
coming out.
Oh, they went
May.
on sale.
They went on
I
sale
bought mine
today.
today
Yeah.
too.
Ah! I'll do that later. Sorry, I've got a group of like 7 people waiting on me to buy tickets, and I'm the ticket guy, and I'm like, anyway.
Oh
as
my
you were.
gosh.
Nope, we're
That
good.
was-
We're just chilling.
Can we rewind that
You do
back?
that- yeah.
Can we do-
Ah!
so everybody can hear that? That was ridiculous.
Yeah,
No, I
don't
understand.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're just chilling.
So how
I
many
got
how
my
many
ticket.
people, how many tickets are you responsible for?
Oh
Zach?
boy,
Like
Zach.
9.
Oh man, it's like a row.
Yeah.
bruh!
Oh
And
yeah.
the tickets went on sale this morning.
You better
Like-
jump online right now.
Better-
I'd say there were
I'm not
some
jumping online right now,
theaters that
you're
were
jumping
sold
online right
out
now.
already.
Oh, wow.
Oh what?
I-
All right, here we go. It's okay.
You know, I want to say I could wait, but I know the Doomsday Avengers trailer is going to air
Oh, yeah.
before it. That's
That's-
the main reason why I want to go and see that right away.
So that's
Do you
what I
think
was
there'll be
going
a
to
Mando
mention.
one too?
Yes. Do you think there's going to be a new Mando and Grogu trailer before that?
I don't think it'll be new, but I think they'll play the trailer.
We're getting to the point where they need to drop a trailer. None
Yeah.
of this. Like we're gonna wait until 2 months before. They need to drop a trailer on Christmas or around that time. And I think Avatar: Fire and Ash is the best time to drop a trailer.
I'm asking
Just no.
for a friend. What
No.
date does that movie
No.
drop?
December
17th.
19th.
19th. Okay.
No,
I'm
18th.
a
17th,
Thursday
19th,
night kind
19th.
of guy. So let's
They have
Let's take a
those
gander.
showings the day before on the 18th, but it actually
Yeah.
drops the 19th.
It's the old Force Awakens spot.
word.
And you know what? Guess where I'm gonna watch it? I'm gonna watch
The
it.
Chinese.
Yes, I'm gonna go see it at Chinese.
Mm.
theater. I'm
The
so
perks of living in Hollywood.
Mhm.
You're going to walk like
Ferda.
outside your door and down the street
Turn-
and take a right
Turn
and
2
they'll be there.
blocks.
Technically, yeah, it is. It is a little bit of a walk. What did you say, Mary? Sorry, I didn't hear.
So you're going to turn 2 blocks, turn right, and then it'll be to your left-hand
Pretty
side.
much. Pretty much.
So everyone that's listening and watching our podcast, if you see James, if you think you see James out there on Hollywood
is.
Boulevard, it is James
It's-
because he
it
lives
is
there. That is where he lives.
If you see me on Hollywood or Sunset Boulevard, it's me. All right, don't worry. But
Beard
it
or no
is a-
beard, it is him.
it is a little further down than Scum and Villainy. It is a little bit further down than Scum and Villainy. So walking is not the best. And plus Hollywood Boulevard gets kind of scary after a while. But anyways. So yeah, I'm wondering, are they gonna do a new trailer for Mando and Grogu for Avatar? They have to. It feels like it's one of those like no-brainers to do
Mhm.
one. And
But
then to
that's the point, right? It's a no-brainer, so they won't do it.
but What? They don't want to take away the Doomsday Avengers? Like, what? That has nothing to do with. Like, why not get us hyped for both of them?
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of crossover of fandom and stuff. So then I feel
watching
like
Avatar. That's a crazy group of people who are there to watch Avatar.
Yeah. I've also heard that Doomsday, this will be a full-blown trailer. This will be the very first time you see Robert Downey Jr. as Doom, and there's a lot of him. There's a rumor I heard. Plus, they are making 30 different trailers.
I did hear about that.
I've heard that.
That is.
How can we best nostalgia bait everybody into this movie?
I hate that. I remember that when Man of Steel did that, there's 2 different trailers for Man of Steel. That was like, whoa, they actually did that. That's crazy. 30 different versions of this trailer. I don't like it. Is it
going to be you just stitch the trailers together and you've watched the whole movie?
I bet it's each trailer just snippets of each name that was in the chair watch or whatever.
Or is it like each of the main characters has their trailer? Like, you know what I mean? Like Doom has his trailer, the Fantastic Four has their trailer, and like each one is a different. The X-Men are going to have their own trailer.
I'm so excited for that.
But I'm still against that 105%. That is disgusting for Disney to do that, because it's like,
that is wild.
And then you're gonna have to go to different theaters. What if you see the same one again? Like, what if you go see that'd be brutal. No. I don't want that. I don't like that.
Yeah, Beard says 30 TV spots, maybe. No, I heard 30 different trailers. So I don't know. I don't know what that is. Yeah, that sounds ridiculous, but I don't know. I've heard it multiple times.
How many times?
Dang.
Do you think they have certain ones that they are gonna do just for Disney Plus? Because I don't remember what I was watching. I was watching Fantastic Four, and there was a trailer. Movie. It was a trailer before it, like some kind of advertisement and stuff for a different Disney Plus show and movie coming out. So I'm curious if they're going to start leaning into that more with these.
The thing with movie trailers nowadays, they usually release them online first, and then you go to the theater. If they do it theater first, then that's going to drive more people to go see Avatar. But everyone's going to see Avatar anyways. So
I'll be very honest. I am not an Avatar fan. I am 100% going for my partner and stuff. So like, I am not excited for this movie. I will be sitting there with my snacks and stuff, hanging out.
I am so excited for this movie. And I'm going with a friend of mine. Her and I went to go see the second one. And then we were like, let's go watch the third one. Sure enough, we texted each other. Do we still want to? Yeah. So we're still going to go watch the third one. And I am so excited to do that. I love the first one. The second one was amazing.
So good.
It was great. It was so good.
So good.
Yeah. I actually got to do a roundtable with the Avatar Fire and Ash music composer. He composed the score.
Wow.
He took over for... Did I tell you about that, James?
No, you did not.
Oh. I was also there with like Mick Giacchino too, and I talked to him.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
No big
So
deal.
cool.
No big deal.
But yeah, he was a super cool guy, very clear, very direct about everything. So it was it's a panel they always do, and Michael Giacchino always hosts it, so I get to see him in person. And he's the moderator, and he talks to film composers, and his son was there, Mick, and then the composer for Arcane was there, and also Rogue One, and then Fire and Ash. And they told us specifically, they said, do not record the sizzle reel. And I was like, oh, cool. We're going to get an Avatar Fire and Ash sizzle reel. This would be great. I definitely won't record that. And I set up my tripod and with my phone. And the funny thing is, I pulled my tripod out, and it's like 62 inches all the way out. And I put it in front of me because we were all sitting down. It's a ballroom. It's not like stadium style seating. And I had my phone on it. And I could hear the people behind me go, "Oh," like it was going to block the
flash.
And then I like lowered it down, and I think they had like a sigh of relief. But anyways, when they did the sizzle reel for Avatar Fire and Ash, it wasn't a sizzle reel. It was just the music from the new movie with
that's really cool
stills. So I was like, okay. So I left my camera on, not thinking it'd be an issue. And a Disney rep, he tapped me on the shoulder. He goes, "Excuse me, you can't record. You can't upload this." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm aware." He's like, "No. You have to promise me you're not going to upload this, right?" I was like, "Yeah." And so we listened to the music, and it just sounded like Avatar music. It didn't sound like anything different or like anything revolutionary. And I'm like, okay, well, they just made a big deal about, I don't know, not so much. But I mean, yeah, of course it is a little different, but yeah, I never uploaded it. So
that's good. Proud of you. That Disney person is probably still like looking on the internet, like, did he lie to me? Did he? But
no,
I'm excited. But I'm also excited, like I said, to see if Disney's going to drop a new Mandalorian and Grogu trailer.
I think that is the other big reason when my partner was like, "Yep, let's go see it," and I was like, "Okay," because they're probably going to have a Mando trailer. They're going to have the Doomsday trailer, and I really want to see that. So I will sit through 3 hours of Avatar for those 2 minutes.
But you know which one? Honestly, though, as much as I want to see it, both of those trailers, I want to see the Odyssey trailer because I know for a fact they're probably going to drop an Odyssey trailer.
Yeah,
IMAX.
They gotta.
Just saying.
They gotta.
Yeah. Did you buy your tickets for the Odyssey like 5 months ago?
No, they sold out
instantly.
I was so mad.
James, do you have an IMAX theater by you that plays what did they do for Oppenheimer? Like the special film reel, 70 millimeter, whatever. Is that by you?
That's the Chinese theater.
Nice, dude. Because I got one that's like 15 minutes from my house, and it was playing it too, and they did it for Interstellar, and it looks like they're doing it for the Odyssey also. So I'm really hoping to go catch it in that format.
Oppenheimer was insane.
It was so much screen, dude.
On that screen, I was like, "This was great." Yeah. Anyways, back to Deadpool. I can go on and on about that one, but anyways, so yeah, we're hoping for a new
story, James, and the rest of the world. So I got to see, I got to see Oppenheimer in 70 mil at the River Center in San Antonio.
Wow. Oh, nice!
And it was great. Pretty good seats right in the middle. The next day was the next press day, and they also let just general admission in it as well. The projector broke.
Wow.
And they couldn't show it in 70 mil, and they showed it to him in like 35 mil instead. And people were like, "I drove all the way from Lubbock, like 8 hours away, to come see this."
That's crazy.
That's the worst, man.
So sad.
I had great seats. I watched the whole movie.
Yeah.
And it was tremendous. It was amazing. It was a great experience. So I'm really looking forward to watching Avatar in the Chinese theater again. So
that's sweet.
It's exciting. But anyways, what else do we have? 500 days until Star Wars Celebration begins right now. So tomorrow will be 499. 500 days. It's it sounds like a far away time, but it's gonna be here so fast. Like it's gonna get here super quick. And to put it into perspective, in April of next year, tickets are probably gonna go on sale, right? It's like
I would say before
March or April. Yeah, we're probably gonna the tickets probably go on sale. David, how crazy do you think it's gonna be trying to buy those tickets?
I don't know. It was crazy. It's been each successive year has been super crazy. I think the craziest year was maybe Anaheim. Those tickets like sold out like in seconds, and so London did too. Surprisingly, I think for Japan they lasted a little longer.
Yeah,
just because of the simple fact that it was all the way in Japan. But this is the 50th. This will be the biggest celebration. We're expecting everyone that's alive to be there. George Lucas, Natalie Portman, Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill,
John Williams,
Jim McDermott, John Williams. I mean, everybody's going to be there, and hopefully we win that lottery for that 50th panel. Or else you're going to pay like $1,000 for a ticket.
More than $1,000. People are going to be. People are going to say you can get the 50th panel for like $10,000. Like I guarantee people are going to be selling it for that much.
Maybe I should sell, pay off some debt. I can pay off my student loans.
Are you going, Zach?
No, I don't think so. I'd really like to, but it's probably going to be a little too much of a stretch to make that happen, just with life, I guess. But I'd love to. It would be a great first celebration, but
that would be.
I'm sure it would be wild.
It's going to be nuts.
It is. LA is just.
Yeah.
Living in LA is just like not built for this type of crowd to like all be there. Like LA Comic-Con was same convention center. The convention center, the way it's set up is great. Parking. If you're going to come out here for a celebration, go stay with James or stay really close by because I think at LA Comic-Con, it took us about an hour and a half to get parking at one point.
That's disgusting.
And we were, we were told in one of the panels, we did the Power Rangers panel, 2 of the panelists did not show up because they could not get into parking and stuff. So it's that bad. Like LA is not really built for this. Like look at public transportation, stay in the hotels nearby where it's walking distance kind of thing. But it's going to be nuts.
It's going to be
so
crazy.
Nuts.
I'm going to look for public transportation. I'm going to take the bus. And what's really upsetting,
I'll meet you at the metro.
There we go.
I'll meet you at the metro.
No joke. That's probably the best way to do it because on a good day with no traffic, it would probably take me 12 minutes to get to the convention center from my apartment.
Dang.
Any other day, it's going to take me 30, 45 minutes. This is like I'm not even going to attempt to drive to this. I'm just going to Uber or take the metro downtown because
don't Uber. Don't
Uber. Don't even do that.
Then you're stuck in someone else's car for an hour and a half.
That's
crazy.
But
so the metro's that's a dedicated like rail system.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a few different. David, you can stay with me, and then we'll all take the metro together. You could.
Yeah.
I have a room.
Okay. Thanks.
Not you, James.
All right.
Awesome.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Deal. But yeah, it's gonna be insane. Everybody, if you're listening, start saving up because, like we said, March or April, the tickets are gonna go on sale. And in case this is your first time, you're gonna get into a virtual queue and just have whatever devices you have ready. If you have an iPad, a computer, and a phone. Have all 3 of them going because
are we telling people the secrets here, James?
No, I would say do the opposite. Do the opposite. I had like for Japan, I had my iPad, my laptop, and my phone. My phone was the most successful.
Okay, fair enough.
Stuff.
So
and I kept
turn off all the Wi-Fi. Turn off everything, all the Wi-Fi devices. Just have your phone going.
Just do it on one, and then it'll just go right through. Because if everyone floods it with like 4 or 5 different devices, then it's just going to slow it down because that's more people in line.
Not true, Mary.
What?
Not true.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is a huge exclusive for everyone that listens and watches the Star Wars Stuff podcast.
Should we say this? This is like one of those
things
where it's like
is the main benefit. If you're going to Star Wars Celebration, I figured it out. And it's crazy because I figured it out the day before Japan tickets went on sale. So gathering all the intelligence and everything said online, all the friends on Facebook and Instagram, talking to people that have gotten Jedi VIP, how they did it, compiling all that stuff together, much like we do with all the news, compile it all together and tell you about it. The way you get tickets, it's not the commonsensical thing like what Mary just said. She said that you don't want to flood it. You do want to flood it because what happens is they take your request. They take everyone's request. It doesn't matter how soon you get on or how late you get on. It's all lottery, luck of the draw. What they do is they take your IP and they just throw it into a random bucket of people. And those buckets are in a straight line of what you would think first come, first serve. So if you were the first person to get on, that doesn't mean you're going to be at the front of the line, at that front bucket. You could be at the very last bucket. So just depending on where you get thrown in those buckets, because it's bucket the people. That's what
that
I
makes so much sense.
But,
it makes sense because when we were doing the panels, James got nothing. And me, you, James, and Haley all logged in at the exact same time.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
back in the day, I've heard the Jedi VIP people that did it like legitimately. They had multiple iPads, they had tablets, they had laptops, they had phones. That's how they did it. And I thought that's ridiculous. That doesn't work, but that's the way it works. So when I did the Japan thing, we had myself, Colin, Craig, my buddy Carl. We all had multiple devices. I was the only one that got in on my phone, I think. And I bought badges for everybody.
Too many people.
Yeah, it was too many people. I won't do that again because I spent like a lot of money on that, and none of them ended up going.
Are we? Is all three of us? I think Craig said he was going to go to Celebration as well.
Oh yeah, Craig's gonna go to this one for sure.
Yeah, all of us were going to have a party sitting there.
Yeah, it's an interesting.
Devices.
Yeah, it's an interesting way to do it. Yeah, I mean, I'll have my laptops. I'll have my kids' tablets, my kids' laptops. I mean, this is the big one. You know, it's a 50th anniversary. So
I'm requesting off the day the tickets are going on sale. Like I'm ready to go. What,
I'm
Mary?
just gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it into the universe. We are gonna get Jedi VIP. All of us.
Oh,
one of us is gonna get. I'm putting it into the universe. One of us is gonna get in, and we are all gonna get Jedi VIP, and we're gonna go to every single panel, and it's gonna be a great time. I cannot wait.
I might just have to do it for the memes and see if I can get it, even if I'm not going. I'm kidding.
Gonna punch you in the face if you.
I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy.
Do it, Zach, and then give us the tickets. Buy for us.
Joseph Floyd on YouTube says, "Never been to Celebration. What is expected whenever I do go? Imagine Comic-Con, but just Star Wars. Just a whole event dedicated to Star Wars. Each vendor on the show floor is selling Star Wars merchandise. The panels are amazing. You get to hear things that like no one's going to hear for months in advance.
Unless you watch us, and then we'll drop it for you guys.
We'll drop it right away. It's just a lot of fun. The atmosphere at Celebration is so great. Everyone there loves Star Wars. Everyone there is excited for Star Wars. When you're in the arena, when you're watching a panel, everyone's cheering, everyone's yelling. It's so much fun. And you meet new people from around the world. It's not just local. It's everywhere around the world. You're going to meet somebody. And it's amazing.
Japan was my first Celebration, and I still talk to the friends that I made waiting in line. That's the greatest part. The thing that I did not expect is like you'll just be in lines for majority of the time and stuff. And I still talk to 2-3 people. 2 of them live in London. Another person lives in Chicago and stuff like that. And we still all talk on a very regular basis. And it's just this group of friends that we made in line, just waiting and stuff. So, awesome. I mean, that's where I met James and David for the first time. And now look.
Yes. That was funny that we had to travel halfway across the world to actually meet in person.
Yeah.
And that was it. Japan was a lot of fun. And it was a different vibe from the other ones, only because I think it's new. We're all in Japan, but it was still so much fun. It still felt like Star Wars. And then Andor was the big thing. Mandalorian and Grogu and Andor were like the big things that were there. And
the Lucasfilm animation one was really cool too. And we got the first episode of Tales of the Underworld.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool. Yeah.
That was really great. And then we got the first episode of Andor season 2. Yeah. We got to see it a couple of days before everyone else did. And that was so cool. That was just the best. And I can go on and on about how great it was, but it's an experience.
We could do a whole podcast just on that, our experience there.
Yeah, we should. I think
what to expect. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I think we'll do another one about like what to expect at Celebration. And as Mary said, you are going to be waiting in line for a while unless you're a Jedi VIP, which is that's going to be one of us.
All of us.
Jedi VIP badges are very, very hard to get. But if you do get one, you don't have to wait in any line. You get to sit in the front. You get to walk right up to the show store, the Celebration show store, and buy your merch. I think it's the whole not having to get there early is what I would love. Like that would just be the best. But there is one catch. You don't get to meet as many people if you do that. You don't get to sit and stand in those lines with people and just talk about Star Wars and nerd out about Star Wars. So that's one thing. Anna from Facebook, thanks for watching. I got to go to Chicago in 2019. My favorite part was the Clone Wars panel. I was there. Oh, we were all there. David and I and Joseph were there in Chicago. That was a lot of fun.
That's
And
awesome.
that was, man, that episode 9 panel, we got the title. Oh, that was perfect. That was such a great time.
Yeah, I think that's our most watched video on YouTube. But when we posted the trailer, even though you can see the trailer everywhere, I think we got like 25,000 views on it or something.
I'm like screaming like a madman because I was like high on life when that happened. So
yeah, that was great, man. That's why we do this. That's the reason why we do this is for those moments.
Joseph,
and hopefully
on
there's
YouTube,
a huge moment at the 50th.
I'm anxious to see what that big moment's going to be.
You know, I'm expecting more than like Star Wars luminaries to come out. I'm expecting like Steven Spielberg to be there. I'm expecting like David Fincher to show up. I'm expecting like
Tony Gilroy to be there.
Yes. The cast of Andor, Diego. I'm expecting multiple people to come out on stage. Like, Diego and Denise Goff and Genevieve O'Reilly to be. I mean, it's just going to be no one's going to sit down. It's all going to be just standing ovations, you know?
Yeah. I'm so excited. It's going to be such a good time.
Joseph, before we get to you, I want to ask David this question. Do you remember, David, in Florida at the 40th panel, which is the most depressing thing to say, at the 40th panel, whenever Kathleen Kennedy came on stage, everybody was cheering, everybody was yelling. And she said, let's take a moment to thank the man responsible for all this. And we all started clapping. And she said, please welcome. And everybody went nuts because I don't think anybody really thought he was going to be there. And then sure enough,
he was be there.
I was like, for me, it was my first time there. So I'm like, I don't know what to expect. But man, when George Lucas walked on the stage, I'm pretty, no matter where you were in that arena, you probably heard everyone screaming. Like that was him and Harrison Ford. When Harrison Ford walked out, that was nuts. That was like, this is insane.
Craig kept on asking me in line, do you really think Harrison Ford's going to be here? I was like, yes, it's the 40th celebration. It's the 40th panel.
His face, he was like, whoa, look at all these, like, he was Joseph on YouTube says, it's on my bucket list. How much am I looking to spend just there itself? Average. That all depends on you because you can easily buy the badges. A 4-day badge is what, like $179 total, not $179 per day.
I wonder if it's going to hike that price up.
It's going to go higher. It's going to be so much higher for LA.
For all 4 days, $200.
So like 200, 220 is what your badge is going to be. The show store now is where it gets interesting because those shirts, that merch, that stuff is insanely expensive. And before you know it, how much was that?
You can see like, so this right here is a piece of art that I got. And that was only $30. And it's a bunch of characters as tarot cards. That's amazing. I'm getting it signed by all the different characters that are on there, all the actors and actresses on there and stuff. The thing that gets pricey, the merch, t-shirts, all that is going to be normal cost. The thing that gets pricey is who do you want to meet?
Yeah. Once you start doing autographs, photo
pictures,
ops, it starts to go up in price.
What if George Lucas decides to do autos and photos?
He doesn't need to do autos and photos.
He doesn't need to, but I mean, it's the 50th, man. How much do you think he could charge?
Oh, thousands.
Whatever he wanted.
Be like $3,000.
What's the most you would pay? What's the most you would pay for George Lucas's autograph?
I don't even want to think about it.
I don't even want to think
exactly. All of us here are like super fans. How much would each of us be willing to pay?
We don't want to say a price. We don't want to set the market now, Mary.
Yeah, they might be listening and do it. So
They're listening to us for sure
That's
now.
actually a pretty good idea. But
Mary's like thousands. I'm like,
Well, like, so even
"Oh."
this Darth
I'm like,
Vader
tens
is
of dollars.
$10. This Darth Vader is hand painted by a local artist that was in Japan. $300 for that.
So,
like,
yeah.
hand painted art.
That's
It's
where
that
it gets
stuff is good.
expensive because once you start to do like, and then here's the thing that logo, that Celebration LA Los Angeles logo looks amazing on everything. You're gonna want to get that. You're gonna want to get the pin. You're gonna want to get the what else do they
The
sell
hat.
The lanyard.
and that stuff starts to add up so fast. And before you realize it, like in Chicago, Joseph and I walked out. We each dropped about $500, and it just happened. We were both like, "Oh my gosh,
huh?
that was horrendous," but it was awesome.
I think
still work.
in Chicago, I dropped $750 at the Celebration store.
Yeah. It gets, but here's another cool thing though, Joseph, on YouTube is some of the vendors at on the show floor, where you can walk around and look at all the stuff there. Some of those toys are priced amazingly. Like you can find things like a bin full of action figures, and they're like, oh yeah, $5 for like 3 of them or something like that. And then that's a lot of fun, and I like going there looking at some of those toys. And if you look, you see my Pepsi thing. I blurred it because I don't want you to see the background because it's all messy. Anyways, that was like $10 because it was a Pepsi logo from episode 1, and I was like, how much? The guy was like, $10. I was like, yes. And I was like, I need this. And I think he even threw in a cup as well. He go, oh, you can take the cup too. I was like, oh, awesome. That's fun. That's a lot of fun to do. So
I will say, when you buy your badge, if you want a lanyard, you want a pin, you want a hat, you want a shirt, buy it with your badge.
Yes.
I wish I had done that versus waiting in line for the stores and all those things be gone.
Well, they're not gone. That's a perfect segue, Mary, because today they opened up the Celebration Japan store up again.
Is the Leia shirt there?
I don't think so. But
I saw the
I will tell
Kylo
you
Ren Rey
this.
shirt.
So I attempted to buy some things. I wanted to buy 3 mystery packs of pens, the Sabak playing cards, and the Jar Jar Binks Japan exclusive Funko Pop. It totaled to $101. The taxes on it was almost like $300.
Whoa.
The taxes and the tariffs and all that stuff. So yeah, needless to say, I didn't buy anything because it's all being shipped from Japan. They stored it. Everything's in Japan. They got to ship it back to the States. So with all that combined, yeah, it was over like almost like $400. So I was like, yeah, no. But I guess maybe if you buy one item, I mean, it won't be as much.
I would get the Celebration shirt. Like Joseph, if you go, just get the Celebration shirt. It's beautiful. It's great. And that's the problem. I did it in Florida. And then it was like, I got to get one for Anaheim, Chicago, Japan. So now it's like, I'm collecting.
That's cool.
These shirts as well.
Got to make a quilt.
That is cool.
So I actually took a screenshot of somebody's order, and I can put it up on screen. It's not my order. I wasn't ordering this stuff. But take a look at the pricing.
A little suspicious.
Yeesh.
So it came out to $97, but the shipping was $245. And the duties or taxes was $45, so it came out to $387. Yes. Today. This is from today. This is the online store today.
Nuts. That's nuts.
Yeah, if you bought tickets, you got special access today. And somebody tried to buy this. And yeah, there ain't no way. Unless you have unlimited funds. Unless money's no object.
It was a nice dream,
I know, that's what I said too. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
But
I told you, James, you can borrow my Leia shirt.
I can borrow your Leia shirt.
Borrow.
In case y'all don't know, that Leia badge was amazing. Like that was
here. I can show you guys. I have the pin. I bought the pin.
Yes, see, look at that. It is
cool.
It's like a glare.
Glorious. It is so glorious. God, it's beautiful.
That's awesome.
But yeah. So start saving up, everybody, because 500 days is going to fly by. And then, like I said, within the next couple of months, probably in the next 6 or 7 months, the tickets are going to go on sale. So get on that. And then of course it's so great once you get the badges, then it's just like, cool. Now it's happened. Like it's very, very soon that you start getting excited for it.
Joseph said it looks like it's really worth it. This one will be because it's the 50th, so you'll see everyone there. Like I said, it'll be the biggest celebration ever, probably. And what you probably want to do every paycheck, set aside like $40 until then, and you'll have just about all your money. If you just save $40 if you get paid bi-weekly, $40. That's what I did for, I want to say 2015 celebration. I think I did that, and by the time celebration hit, I think I had almost like $1,000 of just pure cash, and it worked out for me. So
that's good. That's really good.
And it's absolutely worth it to go. It's fun, and plus we're gonna be there. So yeah.
I say depending on like where you live and things like that, the costliest part is going to be your airfare and stay. Like at the end of it's still LA. That's going to be the costliest part.
And Mary will of course agree to this. If you see anything that says it's 7 miles away from the convention center, no, it's not. It is 7 miles does not equal 7 minutes, or
it does by me.
It's maybe if you run.
And everywhere else, it makes
not
sense.
Even then.
Yeah,
not even then.
If it's at 7 miles, it's probably like because 7 miles
20-minute drive
near Burbank, and that's already that's almost close to like a 45 to an hour drive.
What?
Even if you're like in LA, like in the heart of LA, like 6 blocks away from the convention, you're looking either at a 20-minute walk or a 30-minute drive.
Yeah. So so when you look at these places, if it says within 2 miles away, that's a good spot. Get that. You're good. If it says anything over 5 or 7 miles, you're gonna be in big trouble. What did Matt say? I got 2 shirts I wanted. Shipping was ridiculous. $44 to Australia. I spent $140 all up, no taxes. Must be nice in Australia.
Yeah, James and I met Matt in Japan.
Yeah. It was great. It was really cool. I was like, oh my gosh, you listen to our podcast, you comment on our videos. Anna from Facebook, my biggest thing is flight and hotel costs. I need to share a room with someone, so it cut costs a little.
Go on
Mary,
Facebook. Hold on. Hold on. My guest room is already taken by David.
Yeah, by me.
David and Craig can share and cuddle.
What?
If they want. But my guest room is taken. And I do not live. Okay, I will tell you guys this. I do not live near the city. I don't live in the city of LA. I live on the outskirts of LA. So like me, David, my partner, Craig, potentially, we're gonna be on a 45-minute train ride, metro ride to get there and stuff, but it'll still be faster.
Not me.
David's rethinking it. See now he's
maybe I'm staying with James.
Maybe you're gonna stay with me because I think my metro trip is only gonna be like 20 minutes. So
there you go.
Well, I'll say this: like, if you go on Facebook, there'll be like Facebook groups and stuff that will like share deals and stuff, or like groups of people will like buy a block of rooms and stuff like that. So look out for those. Join Facebook groups.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, Mary, but I was going to say before I forget. There's a very, I want to say it is trustworthy. I mean, they've been around for a little while. It's called Flying Solo to Celebration. So people that go to Celebration by themselves, it's a group for them. And then they usually buddy up and figure stuff out. And sometimes they'll say, oh, hey, I'm going by myself. Anyone want to hang with me while I'm there? Because I'll be totally by myself. I just want to be with other Star Wars fans. And then people like make lifelong friends sometimes. So
it's cute.
There's that option too.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's you're gonna make friends if you go to Celebration. If you want Star Wars friends, you will get Star Wars friends, and they will talk to you, and they will even make podcasts with you. So
it's funny.
Yes.
Do the little heart thing, James. Do the little heart thing for us. Mine doesn't do it.
Is mine?
You will
It's not doing it.
So
Now do a little broken one.
Real quick, y'all. I hate to say it. I got to peace out, but this was
Oh.
fun. I look for it. I'm going to listen to the rest for sure, but got to dip out a little early. So
All right.
thanks for casting, and y'all have a good night, and we'll catch you
Good
soon.
night, Zach.
All right,
night,
Zach,
guys.
have a great night. There it is.
Yeah.
Now let's see the fireworks.
Oh yeah.
Watch us on YouTube so you can see all this.
Yeah, if you're listening to us, you're like, what are they talking about? But anyways,
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah,
I would say
if you want
saving now.
friends,
Look for deals.
yeah, if you want friends, go to Celebration. You'll make friends. Trust me.
yes.
But
You're
you
gonna
have to talk to people. You can't just wait for
Mhm.
people to talk to you. You can strike up a
You can-
conversation about anything. People will be
You can
dressed
find
up.
me.
Yeah. And
You can find me.
Yeah.
I'll come talk to you.
yeah, you will see James, David, Mary at Celebration. You can talk to us.
We'll have our
and you'll
shirts
see other
on.
people. Yeah, we'll have our shirts on.
So
You'll see
I
other
don't
people
have
for
a
the
Star Wars
podcast.
stuff T-shirt. I don't have one.
Uh-oh. But
You'll
don't worry,
have
we're
one.
gonna
You'll have one by then,
we're also gonna have an exclusive
Ooh.
celebration like shirt. Like yeah, we're gonna have an exclusive celebration shirt for the podcast. So just wait. Hey Darth Beard, you wanna knock it off there? You wanna take it easy?
So the new podcast name is
Wait.
we
Star
don't know
Wars
yet.
Stuff Podcast.
This is
The
yeah,
Star Wars
Star Wars
Stuff-
Stuff podcast.
Star Wars Stuff Podcast,
yeah,
but
we're
now it's
still-
with 2 S's.
We're still talking. It's so changing the name would be a big deal, and it would be a big deal.
Yeah, we had our accountant crunch the numbers, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you can't afford it right now."
And so we're still thinking about it. There was something that was going on at the time, but now that's not happening. So, but now we're
Has
just
been
kind of
deferred.
we're just taking our time with this. If we do change our name, which we should probably talk about here. Not here, obviously, but we should.
James
talk
came up with such a great name,
about it.
in my
God.
view, and we've said it on the podcast since then.
and nobody
But-
nobody likes it. So yeah.
But it's like it's like one of those things like how can you go on a red carpet and say I'm from blah 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 this
Yeah, it's a
podcast?
long
Everyone's
name.
gonna be like confused, like what did you just say to me? Are you
Just make
asking
that
a
up?
question?
So do you want to say what it was? Do you want to tell people what it was?
No, because someone might steal it.
Okay, yeah, never mind. So we're not going to tell anybody.
Yeah,
It
we're not
was-
gonna say it yet.
It was literally referencing a moment in Star Wars. It was literally just a couple of moments in Star Wars.
Okay,
And,
you're giving them too many hints, James.
all right, I'm just gonna stop. What's this say? Maybe just make an arm of the podcast like a show on a Wednesday, then the main on Friday, etc. Hey, that's crazy. Darth Beard, if you want to help us put that together, please email us. But anyways, what are we talking about again? Star Wars Celebration? Anyways,
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Jinx.
But yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Was that and
500
more?
days.
500
days. Maybe 499 for some people already.
Mm-hmm.
Matt in Australia.
Mhm.
And what was crazy was we found out like 30 minutes before the announcement where it was going to be. And that was
Oh
actually,
yeah,
that was pretty cool. We found it out.
that
and
that was my first conversation with David.
That's right. You met us right after we found out when it was going to be. And we're like, should we tell her? Should we?
I met you day one. Stop it.
I meant like all three of us together.
Yeah.
That was the first time we hung out.
Yeah, that was the first time I walked. David and James were just standing there in a corner, just standing there,
Standing in a corner. Yeah.
just standing in a corner. And I walked up and I was like, "Are you guys the Star Wars Stuff podcast?"
Oh my gosh.
And then they turned around and they said, "We know where the next celebration is going to be. Can you guess?" And then I could not guess. And then when they told me, I was very upset. I was like, "No."
I was very happy because it was like, oh, well, that's just right there. And I was really happy about that. So
I'm happy it's in LA now, but I was upset in the moment because I like to travel.
Mhm.
So I was like,
Oh.
oh, celebration's an opportunity to travel and
Yeah,
stuff.
because we were thinking it was either going to be back in Florida or Chicago, because those are the biggest convention centers in the United States.
I kept hoping for Paris. It's like
Can you
maybe they'll do it
imagine
in
that?
spring. Maybe they'll do it in
50th
Paris. So that would,
anniversary.
yeah, and then we'll go to Disneyland Paris.
Man, you gotta go to every Disney.
I've been to almost every single one. I just need the 2 Chinas.
There's some in China? I didn't know that.
Those ones are
Shang-
crazy in China.
Shanghai and Hong Kong.
Yeah, the Shanghai
Wow.
Disneyland is insane. Like that one, like all the crazy videos you see of them, like the Disneyland, but it's in there, China. I've been to 2. I've been to Japan and LA or Anaheim. So yeah.
So 3.
What do you,
Oh no,
well,
not Florida.
not Florida. I didn't go to Disney
Oh,
World.
just kidding.
I'm not
Okay,
cool.
2.
Anyways,
On
David.
that note,
is that it? Are we done, or did you have something else, David?
I think that's it.
You think that's it? All right,
Yeah.
cool. I want to show you something before we leave.
are we not going to do trivia tonight? No.
Let's stump
No.
James.
Ooh.
You have something you can stump James.
No.
James doesn't want to be stumped.
Why do y'all want to do
Okay.
this to me? It's
How many days until the next Star Wars celebration, James?
500. I just kept thinking 500 days.
499.
Every time I heard that. Okay, yeah, 499. Okay, what else? I just broke my toy.
I got one that's gonna stump James.
Ah,
Ooh.
This
Okay,
is a special Life Day trivia question.
Oh yeah. You said
What's
that you were going to do that.
What's the
Why? We all know the Wookiee didn't wear pants, but why did the Wookiees wear those red robes at the end of the holiday special?
I don't know. Tell me, please.
So you don't
He's
know.
stumped
I stumped
already.
I've surprisingly I've never done a deep dive into the holiday special.
him. All right, I'm gonna put the answer up on screen.
Okay. The reason Chewie and the other Wookiees were wearing robes was to save money on production by not having to purchase additional Wookiee costumes. That is amazing. So all the other actors just had to wear mask, and that was it. That is so cool. David, you want to sing the song to us?
I don't know it,
We
unfortunately.
celebrate.
There it is.
They're gonna
Copyright.
copyrights.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
All right. Well, we stumped James. So I guess that's it, huh? Or do
Yeah.
you got some more?
Womp.
Thanks.
Mary, you got some like a speed round?
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
So you answers first, David or James?
Oh yeah, that one's always fun.
No, it's not.
Hold on, let
Who
me
said-
open up-
This is
Yes,
the first
it
time we've
is.
done it. What are you talking about? This is
Joseph,
always
what are you
fun.
talking about? Joseph is already asking trivia. Like they're concerned. We have to.
James is not very cocky tonight.
Don't get cocky trivia.
Oh boy,
So
here
we
we
want
go.
to show us. Oh my God, Darth Beard.
Because Chewie didn't want to show off. We're not going to say that.
Yeah.
That was terrible. Terrible.
Okay, are you ready?
I guess.
no.
yeah.
Oh
The question is, are you ready? That's the real.
no.
I can
No.
tell.
Hold on.
Name all of Chewbacca's family in the holiday special.
Lumpworth.
Lumpy.
Lumpworth.
Lumpworth. That is his new official name. Lumpworth. Itchy.
We all know their nicknames: Itchy, Lumpy, Scratchy.
The Itchy and Scratchy Show.
Yeah.
The Itchy and Scratchy Show. Okay, what's the question,
Copyright.
Mary?
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
What bear-like species inhabit the forest moon of Endor in Return of the Jedi?
Ewoks.
David got it.
Ooh.
Who plays Anakin Skywalker in the Star Wars prequels?
Hayden
Hayden
Christensen.
David
AJ
again.
Wait, do y'all not hear me? Are y'all serious? Are y'all being serious right now?
Yes.
Listeners, okay.
Who strikes down? Oh, hold on. An ad popped up. Who strikes down Obi-Wan Kenobi in A New Hope?
Darth Vader.
Oh, James got that one. See,
Like-
you were just too slow earlier.
See, David, you're confused too because I said those other two first, and then you said them, and then I don't know. Anyways,
What is home planet?
Dagobah.
it's unknown.
Yes, good job.
You're making me go
James.
faster. You're screwing me up now.
Okay. What species is Jar Jar Binks?
A Gungan.
Oh, that was so close.
Gungan.
I couldn't tell.
It was
Okay.
I get the points.
It was David. David gets the points.
I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna laugh when we play this back, and you clearly hear my voice, and you're gonna be like, "It was David," and everyone's gonna be like, "No, it wasn't." Anyways,
Who gave Kylo Ren the scar on his face?
Ray, you
Good job, James.
you stop. Why didn't you answer that, David?
Because I didn't know.
You
I
won.
had to really think about it.
I don't know. It sounded
Was
like
it
you were like,
Finn?
I'll let James do this one.
Wait a minute. Is it even correct?
It says Ray
It
on
is
here.
correct,
Who
right?
knows?
Okay.
What is the name on the bounty hunter who captures Han Solo in The Empire Strikes Back?
Boba Fett.
That was a tie. I had to catch myself right now. All right. What species is Darth Maul?
Zabrak.
No.
Zabaric.
Dathomirian.
Yes.
Dathmirian?
Are you serious? That's what they're called? Oh, I was just making that up.
I thought it was like
That's amazing.
Zabrak or some.
I'll take it.
The dudes with the horns are Zabraks. I don't know.
So point to David.
He's from Dathomir, right? But
Yeah.
okay. Sure. Okay.
We'll call that one a wash. Oh, sorry. Another F.
Can I do that with all my answers now? Be like, yeah, whatever. All right. Just kidding.
Maybe.
Anyways.
Who typically wields a blue lightsaber? This is
A lot of
weirdly
people.
questioned. Yeah, it's a
Jedi?
weird question. Yes, it's a Jedi Guardian. So
Oh,
Guardian does
Okay.
a blue.
I got a good one. Who sat on a log on Return of the Jedi?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
James got it.
He was so tired. He's like, I gotta take a seat, man.
Yeah.
Who issued Order 66 in Revenge of the Sith?
Palpatine.
What vehicle does the young Anakin Skywalker race in the Phantom Menace?
Pod Racer.
David, come on.
Why, David? Stop. This is not fun. Okay, let's just end. David doesn't
James
want to
knows
play
more than
anymore.
me.
David doesn't want to play anymore.
Now I'm gonna make him. Who killed Jabba the Hutt in Return of the Jedi?
Hut Slayer Leia.
That's
That's a good impression, James.
the Bill
Do that
Hader.
again.
No, I'm not doing that anymore. Ever again.
Oh man, if you are not watching us on YouTube, you are missing out.
I'm just gonna edit that part. Okay, an hour 26. We're
It's
editing that.
live.
We're gonna edit it out. There's people. The world is watching us right now, James.
Yeah, yeah.
How many people? How many
No-
people just saw
no-
James do
nobody
that?
Nobody even saw that.
Technically 30.
Nobody even saw that. Don't even comment.
Gonna live forever on YouTube.
Please don't comment. Please don't comment that you saw me do that. All right. Anyways,
What is the name of the space station commonly considered the Empire's deadliest weapon?
the Death Star.
Good job, James.
Death Star.
On which planet do Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi duel in Revenge of the Sith?
Mustafar.
Mustafa.
Bruh.
I can't even look at you right now. Who plays Padme Amidala in the Star Wars prequel?
Natalie
Natalie
Portman.
Portman.
James got it. Who won the Millennium Falcon before Han Solo?
Lando Calrissian.
Who said, I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe?
Jango Fett.
Jango Fett. Yeah.
Oh, man, where's Craig?
Craig's yelling at the monitor.
He is. I can totally hear
He's
it.
like, the only reason James is winning is because I'm not there. I hear that right now.
Okay. How old was Anakin Skywalker when he fought in the Clone Wars? It's between 18 and 20.
18?
18.
No.
19?
It's
20?
yes.
Got it.
It's
Oh.
between 18 and 20. 19. What's your
Technically, that's what?
who kills Han Solo in The Force Awakens?
Kylo Ren.
His son.
What are Yoda's dying words in The Return of the Jedi?
There is another Skywalker.
Who said the dark side forces is a pathway to many abilities, some consider to be unnatural?
Senator
Palpatine.
Palpatine. Chancellor
No,
Palpatine.
it was Chancellor Palpatine at that
Yeah,
time.
whatever.
Something like that.
What year was no, that's too easy. What kind of lightsaber did Darth Maul originally have in the Phantom Menace?
Double-edged.
Yeah. What is the highest grossing Star Wars movie?
The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How many Jedi sit on the Jedi Council?
12.
Yes. 12.
Yep. Where did George Lucas film scenes of the planet Tatooine in A New Hope?
Tunisia,
Tunisia?
Africa.
No, the here in the States.
Oh, Death Valley.
Yep.
Mm,
Which character
Jedi.
from the original Star Wars trilogy is given the message at the end of Rogue One?
Leia.
Mm-hmm. Where were Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia born?
Paulus Massa.
Yeah, good job.
Whoa,
wait,
that was
wait.
nuts. That was crazy, dude. You knew that.
We've talked about that one before.
That question gets asked every time.
I've never been here for that question.
Mm.
Aw, Joseph. Yay.
Oh,
He just said, y'all just made my day.
glad we could help you.
Trivia, man. What famous words appear in the every Star Wars opening crawl?
A long time ago on a galaxy far, far away. Question
Yes.
mark? I'm just kidding.
No, 4
How many dots?
There's actually an extra dot. Yeah, it's 4 dots. A lot of people think that's a mistake. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Who kills Qui-Gon Jinn in The Phantom Menace?
Darth Maul.
Mm-hmm. What does Yoda say is the path to the dark side?
Fear.
What is the base of the Rebel Alliance located in A New Hope?
Yavin 4.
Mm-hmm.
Guatemala.
Guatemalan.
How did Finn become a stormtrooper?
Oh
my gosh, I didn't know this. This is sad.
He was kidnapped as a child, right?
Yeah. Kidnapped as a child.
Here it says he was sold to the First Order as a child.
Jeez.
Kidnapped sold.
Yeah, because you get to Rise of Skywalker and they're like taking kids like from their houses and everything. So
You want a couple more?
Two
James
more.
on fire.
No, I'm not.
2 more. What is Han
Two
Solo's
more.
home planet?
Corellia.
Good job, David.
Ooh, good job.
Which movie comes first chronologically in the Star Wars universe? Rogue One or Solo?
Rogue One.
Solo.
James got it.
Are you? You were messing with it, David. You didn't. You were just joking around. You wanted me to have that. You tricked me.
No, you got it right.
Hey. Anyways,
I guess I'm the worst person at trivia.
you're
In this
No.
podcast, surprisingly.
No, I am. For sure I am.
You know, I'm so bad at trivia that people are commenting about it. In the
no one's
comments.
commenting about it. Who commented? No one's commenting.
I don't know. Somebody said something yesterday, and I was like, yeah, I guess. I don't know who it was.
But
I was like,
this.
yeah.
If
It's
you were
fun.
to do like what line is from what movie, I could totally just sweep right there. I know almost.
Ooh, maybe we need to set that up between you and Craig.
Yeah. I was say, is that a
Right.
challenge? Are you challenging Craig on the internet
yeah.
right now?
Yeah, I am. If I'm gonna just
If you're
throw that
still
out there.
watching, Craig, you've been called out. Oh,
You did better
no.
today than when Craig 5 was here. Oh,
Cool.
Oh yeah, Craig
just
was really
gonna-
tired last night.
we're not gonna. That's just an excuse. You know what I mean?
No,
let's just-
it was late. He was tired.
anyways, I didn't.
All right, guys.
Thank you very much for listening, listeners. Geez, it was an hour and a half. Hey, that was fun. But yes, check us out on Facebook. We got a page. We got a page.
Faster,
We have
David,
an email. We have an email if you want to email us Star Wars stuff. Jeez, dude.
You can't see us right now.
Umbridge is
David is just
laughing over
clicking
here.
through.
So we have Star Stuff
How dare you.
email.com if you want to email us. Bye, Joseph. Thanks for listening. We have a Facebook group and a
Joseph.
Facebook page, Star Wars Stuff Podcast. We like to post news as well as a lot of memes, which is really funny. Blue Sky, starwarstuff.bsky.social. Check us out there on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Stuff Pod. You can find us there on Instagram, Star Wars Stuff Pod. And yeah, that
Support
was
us on
awesome.
Patreon too.
Yes,
If you
please.
can.
Yay. Yeah, me and Zach started book club on Patreon. Dark Disciple. We did chapters 1 through 8. You can listen to that one now. And then we are going to, oh, hey, there it is. And then Zach and I are discussing when we're going to do the next 4 chapters. And you can get the book on Amazon Prime through Audible if you don't want to get the hard copy. But the hard copy is nice because it's very satisfying turning pages. So.
Is that how books work? I'm sorry. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening. And we'll be back again with another awesome topic. On behalf of Mary and David, I'm James. And may the force be with you.
I have spoken.
This is the way. Too late.
I have friends everywhere. No, we have friends everywhere.
I plan to tell them I was kidnapped.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor.
Take her
This
away.
is why you fail. Aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper?
I thought they
You
smelled
knew
bad
that's me throwing here.
on the outside. Hey, it's me. Are we just saying Star Wars quotes right now?
Yeah. Do you talk first? I talk
Who talks
first.
first? You talk first. Do the voice, David. I know you can do the Ewok voice.
Do it.
No, what's the sound he makes when his friend dies?
What they?
What they wanna want.
Uh,
All right. Thank y'all for listening. All right, we'll be back again. Adios.
till next time.